is at the city end for Richmond in front of goal. 23 points the margin as we bring you the third quarter from the MCG.
You talk about how good their back six is.
Set to defend again. Nankervis came late, but he got hands to it. And then short, immediate bounce. And away they go. Channeling it through Baker. Out to the wing. And the spoil was just a little late and a little high. Against Hardigan.
And he had to in the end because they had an outnumber.
And through Mitchell, who takes the kick. Sekler was looking the other way. He turned around because the ball was going over his head. Third quarter, but that was Essendon. This is Richmond. And Nankervis doesn't mark. Left the door open. Pressed Aaron Hamble. Mitchell again. And he hits the target inside the forward 50. And Hanrahan has a big kick. Chance for his first score of the day. The Tigers jumped out since then. It's been goal for goal. He's tugged it a little too much. That's two opportunities on either as they swarm forward. Edwards straight onto the chest of Castagna, and Martin kept on going in the same pattern, and Revolt is the beneficiary quarter. If Revolt can kick truly here, which he can't. Comfortably worked through the middle by the Tigers. Cochin had a lot of time to sum it up. He may have tossed it up a little higher than would have liked, so Revolt was able to realise that, looking to take the Cats going backwards.
He took it. Good, great
Come on, Jack.
Get in quick.
O'Brien leads with authority. Click, the kick goes in and he takes the mark.
So Jake playing next to me, Bolter's not bad in the air, one-on-one physically. I've got to get on my bike.
Right now it's just taking an opportunity. An orthodox drop punt kick to the punt road end of the MCG, which the young man can do as well.
The high, long and slow isn't working. So they've made some adjustment. Late in the second quarter we saw it. And Bruce was the player that got on the end of it. And then
Castagna, eyes darting. Rioli, MP up to the challenge. Big wraparound tackle is rewarded.
Into a bit of a kick mark game, which is not really the way they want to play. We've heard Damien Hartley talk about that over the previous couple of weeks. They want to be
And then back to Howe. He saw Richmond. Well, he didn't see one Richmond player.
It's just, it boggles the mind why you would do that. A player with his back to play, Hamble to us.
Revolt wants it in the goal mouth. Frost doubles back. Lynch has got something else in mind. The Tigers can fight amongst themselves. There was three. He runs around. He was always going to. Is it going to come back enough? Yes, it is.
30 metres out, and rather than kick a drop punt, he chose around the corner on his non-preferred foot, which makes it even more dramatic, but it was a classy finish in the end. They could have raffled it. They had three spare players in the pocket, and all of a sudden, you've got Giath.
I think you get a little nod of respect out of that.
It's hard going for Hawthorn in these last seconds. And the siren sounds on a very interesting quarter of football.
Fall away in the last term.
Which is now underway. McAvoy the tap, but Nankervis had the meaningful possession. Graham back to Big Nank. And they're at full forward all of a sudden. Hardigan got the spoil. The Hawthorn defence under pressure immediately. Impey and then Jath, and then it gets harder for Morrison. He almost got strangled. Play on the call. Jath copped it even more until now. And now it's through. Upton takes the mark. Morrison over the top. Kazitsky thought about it. Hanrahan demanding it in the pocket. Kazitsky might go longer to Brust. And too easy. He wants it. Frost looking the other way. Jath came across and gave much-needed assistance. And
the Jack Grimes playbook.
Polish that. Pressed with a soft touch. Rioli calls for it to Lambert's left, but he wants to head towards Martin, who comes crashing out and takes the grab. And then again, just unselfishly. So Jack with two. +1. He's kicked 7 already this year.
Really well. They'll thrive in these conditions. They'll get it if there's a slight scent that the vulnerability of Hawthorn is about to sort of cost them, then they'll go hard. But
it all came from another mess up going forward. They had a couple of loose numbers.
Martin wants it deep. It's one-on-one versus Jath, who can fly. Leapt too early. Out the back. Free kick. A clear path to goal. And he wants to share the love some more. And Jack is more than happy to stand next to his mate.
They can hang us on the best player in the competition when you won out inside 50. Not yet, you're not. You may in time, but not when you got Dustin Martin one out. You had to hold his ground. You had to just...
From McAvoy, and Richmond were able to steal the moment. Graham, probing ball again. Martin, did Burgoyne overcommit? And he's got away.
Where you see Richmond's club
straight into his step, but he kicked it straight to the man on the mark, takes out his frustrations on Graham, and that leaves their defence all out of kilter for Tom Lynch. Kicked 32 goals, 27 last year. Had a few disruptions along the way with a hamstring and a hand injury. Missed the qualifying final. Had an up and down last year, but like most of those Tigers that were out for one reason or another, came good when it mattered, as did this bloke, Dustin Martin. Still hunting it late in the day. Did Burgoyne dive on that? Would be the question.
Probably did.
Yeah.
He got there. I think they both tried to dive on it, and he got there marginally ahead.
Going a set shot from there.
Undisciplined, Jace. Undisciplined.
That's one where I'm probably not going to top catch. He's taking it to the other extreme.
Caddy took a lovely quick change of mind from Phillips.
Can't just bomb it long.
Much better.
Moore takes the mark, pivots and sees Morrison. O'Brien runs back towards goal, but Morrison wants to get it himself. Bounding away again, linking up with O'Meara, and then Phillips. And Brockman, Grimes coming, but he's a step too late. Brockman just edges out a little to the right, hence the play on call.
Flush that.
Hardwick. And Howe gets an opportunity to run and jump at the 13 goals in his 69-game career for the versatile Daniel Howe. 13 misses the mark. With the numbers and the crowd and the feeling all back.
Oh, wow. Over here, and there's a sign. He's still switched on with two.
Oh, play on. Took a bit long. He's kicked three behinds. He looked like he could barely see there. Swift handball to O'Meara. Deep to Segler. Clever to O'Brien. Hanrahan. There's a couple of Hawks, and they can sort it out at the top of the goal square. They do have some young talent, the Hawks, and this man is a prime example. The youngster puts it through on the siren for his second goal. It changes the margin ever so slightly.